video of a student clad in a burqa responding to chants of Jai Shri Ram and Allah Akbar has been doing the round, with the girl being lauded for putting up a brave stance in front of a mob wearing saffron scarves and waving saffron flags. Colleges in Karnataka have been witnessing communal tensions for the last few weeks over the issue of girl students wearing hijab to educational institutions. What started as a protest by a handful of women students asserting their constitutional right to wear the hijab has now turned into a serious case of religious fanaticism. It waded into the picture when a group of Hindu students wore saffron scarves to assert their Hindu identity in response to the wearing of hijab by Muslim students. The hijab is a headscarf, while the burqa is an overall garment that covers a woman's body from top to bottom. Islam mandates Muslim women to wear the hijab or burqa as a mark of modesty. Hinduism, on the other hand, does not mandate the wearing of saffron scarves. However, the closest comparison to the hijab is the veil, known as the ghungat, which some Hindu women in several parts of the country continue to wear to this day. Ironically, those who call the hijab regressive don't adopt a similar stance when it comes to the ghungat. But there have been exceptions. In 2019, Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot said that even today, village women are imprisoned by ghungat. What right does society have to treat women like this? Till the veil exists, women cannot progress. The issue saw its fair share of politics too. Amidst the current hijab row, Congress leaders Rahul Gandhi and Shashi Tharoor have defended the rights of Muslim girls to wear the scarf in educational institutions across Karnataka. Karnataka's leader of the opposition and former chief minister said that wearing the hijab is a fundamental right of Muslim girls. Several BJP leaders, on the other hand, have termed the practice regressive and called for its ban. Kannada and Culture Minister V. Sunil Kumar went to the extent of defending the BJP government stand by claiming that they would not allow the Talibanization of Karnataka. Karnataka's Primary and Secondary Education Minister B.C. Nagesh and BJP leaders Preeti Gandhi are among those who are opposing the hijab. Amid the furor, the million-dollar question is, why is the ban only applicable for Muslim students while Hindus can wear bindis and bangles, Christians the crucifix, and the Sikhs their turbans and iron bracelets? The most common notion is that the latter are cultural practices while the hijab is viewed as a symbol of religious identity. If equality in educational institutions is the concern, then either all symbols of religious identity need to be banned. Targeting only the hijab makes it Islamophobic. The idea of secularism also comes into play here. In the West, secularism refers to the exclusion of all religious identities in public. France is one example of such a form of secularism, as it has banned the display of any religious symbols in public, including the hijab. Public representatives in France also do not publicly participate in any religious activity. But in India, secularism refers to inclusiveness and being accommodative of all religions. However, in such an environment, a particular religion may view another's cultural practices and rituals regressive and oppressive while holding its own in high esteem. Wearing the hijab in educational institutions has been a controversy in several countries. Even Muslim-majority nations like Turkey, Kosovo, Azerbaijan, Tunisia, Morocco, and Lebanon have outlawed the hijab and burqa in public. Egypt and Syria have specifically banned the face veil in universities. Iran, on the other hand, is witnessing protests against its mandate on hijab for all women. In India, it is Article 25 of the Constitution which is being quoted to justify wearing of the hijab. However, the Constitution also states that the freedom of religion under Article 25 is subject to public order, morality, health, and other provisions. The 2018 Fatima Tasneem versus State of Kerala case is a reminder of this fact. The father of two minor girls wanted his daughters to wear the headscarf and a full-sleeved shirt to their school, which was run by a congregation of Carmelites of Mary Immaculates. A single bench of the Kerala High Court ruled that the collective rights of an institution were greater than the individual rights of the petitioner. Similar orders were also passed in connection with dress codes for CBSE exams. In Karnataka, the state government on February 5 passed an order barring students from wearing clothes that disturb equality, integrity, and public order. Amidst the escalating standoff, the Karnataka government on Tuesday announced that all high schools and colleges in the state will remain shut for 3 days between February 9 and February 11. The same day, opposition parties staged a walkout of the Lok Sabha over the hijab row. The Karnataka High Court then referred the case on the legality of the ban on hijabs in educational institutions to a larger bench, which will be hearing the matter today. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court has declined to urgently list a plea seeking transfer of the petitions in the hijab row from the Karnataka High Court to the Apex Court on the grounds that it does not wish to interfere at this stage. For more such videos, log on to thefederal.com.